It's been 7 decades of faith and family for a couple in Kohler. They celebrated their silver wedding anniversary in 1975, golden 25 years later, diamond in 2010, and this Wednesday will mark a platinum milestone. Michael Schlesinger shares their secrets to 70 years of lasting love.
It's a short time rule.
If you call 70 years a short time, then I guess it is. This is how long Janet and Marvin Keel have been married. One is 88 years old and the other 91 respectively.
What have you learned about marriage in 70 years? What have you learned about marriage?
Well, just speak to each other and always be communicative.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Never walk away from an argument.
To celebrate this momentous milestone, a gathering at Bullitt's Pumpkin Farm in Sheboygan County with the family. 6 children, 11 grandchildren, 16 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild.
It was awesome, and having the whole family together is something because our children meant a lot to us. And we have an awesome family, and we love them all. And so it was just a wonderful day. It was such a surprise. I can't get over it.
And as part of the celebration,
"Now, young man, I want her home before dark."
a carriage ride followed by cake cutting and feeding.
Doesn't work as easy as it did 70 years ago.
What does come easy for this Kohler couple? The memories, how they met. They lived across the alley from each other in Milwaukee. They also remember getting married at Bethlehem Lutheran Church, and of course, the honeymoon too.
We drove down to the museum in Chicago, and then we went down to Iowa. We just drove around.
Yeah, out to Minnesota. Red Wing, Minnesota, I remember going through there.
Yep.
I asked the former mechanic and overall handyman, along with his wife, what the hardest time for them was over the years. Hands down, it was when Marvin went into the Army during the Korean War. And the best gift given to each other?
My best gift was when he came back home safe and sound.
I suppose I'd say best gift is she was still there when I got back.
Faith has played such a vital role for these two, and it's never really stopped.
We had the Lord in our life, and we could talk things out.
It sounds simple.
Right. For us, it was.
I hope that we're doing this again in 75 and 80, and hope that I can educate my kids and teach them the values of what they've created in the family as well.
Grandson Timothy Stopar from Sheboygan Falls has no issue stating how important his grandparents are to him.
When you think of your grandparents, what do you think of?
Very compassionate, loving, and stable. I mean, you always, when I grew up, we always lived very close to my grandparents, and whenever you needed something, you always knew who to go to. There was always someone there available to take care of a wound or give some advice, or it's just always that feeling of security.
Do you think about what's next?
Well, not really, not that I worry about it. I know it's going to come, but then whatever.
Well, what's next is a trip down to Maryland to see our last grandchild graduate.
One thing I think people should really read their Bible every day and listen to it. I know Revelation 3:20 is my favorite verse.
What is that?
Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hears my voice and will open the door and invite me in, I will come in and sup with him. The Lord will step right in. The heart is ready. Open the heart, let the Holy Spirit in there.
Amen. Yep.
And as far as a gift for this big anniversary, they tell me they have everything they need. They've never really taken their eyes off the prize, the life they've lived, and whatever is in store for their future.
Never would we have imagined, celebrating our 70th. I mean, you don't think beyond that day, so you're just, it's just something that you just don't think about, and the years come and the years go, and we've had, like I say, our awesome children. We've been foster parents, and had 10 children through that time. Sometimes there were 10 children at home counting ours.
I'd do it all over again.
Yep.
Yeah, no regrets.